What's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. My name is BMilitant, and today we're going to be talking about why I think Modern Warfare 3 is a really good game and it's not getting as much credit as it should. And we'll just kind of jump into it here in a second, but I just want to explain that this is not something normally I do here on this channel. I normally upload like high-level search and destroy gameplay, but I figured I could switch it up and do a commentary video, so let me know if you guys enjoy this or not, and then maybe I'll do more of this. But in my opinion, I don't think it's been talked about enough that Modern Warfare 3 is one of the better Call of Duties in the last few years, and I think its biggest downfall or downside is that it should have been like a DLC $30 game or something instead of a $60 game. I think that's the biggest knock you can have on Modern Warfare 3, because clearly in Modern Warfare 2, the one that just came out a year ago, Activision said that they were going to make Call of Duty a like 2-year cycle, right? And now Modern Warfare 2 didn't perform to the level that they wanted it to because of some of the changes, you know, that Infinity Ward made to Modern Warfare 2. The gameplay was just much slower. It didn't have a very good reception with fans. So Activision said, hey, we're going to put out Modern Warfare 3, but you could kind of read between the lines and see that Modern Warfare 2 was supposed to have like a big add-on, which is Modern Warfare 3, and it probably wouldn't have cost $60, right? So I think that's the biggest knock on the game. But besides that, I think it's a really good game because it does take Infinity Ward's skills and everything that they made, like the engine, specific engine, guns, all that stuff. Everything transfers from Modern Warfare 2 over to Modern Warfare 3. We're getting all the maps that were in Modern Warfare 2, all the guns that were in Modern Warfare 2, all the skins and everything transfers over to Modern Warfare 3. So as a whole, I think Modern Warfare 3 is a really solid game, and I don't think it's getting enough credit that it deserves because, I don't know, just because of how bad Modern Warfare 2 did. And when I'm talking about Modern Warfare 3, I'm talking about solely just the multiplayer. Call of Duty nowadays is a huge game, and there's Warzone, and there's zombies and everything, but I just basically play the base game. And so I really am just talking about the multiplayer. I've had a lot of fun in Modern Warfare 3 because, as you know, they increased the movement gap, basically. You know, they made slide canceling kind of back. It's not as quick as it was in Modern Warfare 2019, but it's still back and you can move around quickly. And the thing is, I don't really fault Infinity Ward for trying something different, because Modern Warfare 2019 was the first game that really had the slide canceling and making the movement really fast. And I understand that there's a lot of people that liked it, like myself, but there's also a lot of people that didn't like it, like maybe, you know, typical like older people that just want to chill and not have to sweat and just play a fun Call of Duty game. So I understand that in Modern Warfare 2, the one that just came out, Infinity Ward decided to make things a little bit slower and more tactical. Modern Warfare 2 had some good maps and some good things that it did, and overall the engine is great, does a lot of things well, and I think it is a solid game. I think I liked Modern Warfare 2 a little bit more than most people did, but yet again, Modern Warfare 3 is better, but there's going to be a lot of people saying, oh, Sledgehammer Games makes a better game. Well, really, Modern Warfare 3 literally is Modern Warfare 2 just tweaked, right? But overall, I think Modern Warfare 3 is a solid game, a solid entry into the Call of Duty franchise, and basically taking Modern Warfare 2 and tweaking it and adding more maps, more guns, more modes, just making it a bigger game and skins and stuff. I'm not super huge on like crazy, outrageous skins, but Modern Warfare 3 has a bunch of, you know, traditional like military skins, and also does have a lot of crazy wacky skins, and as long as you have both, I'm kind of cool with it. You know, I don't want to just see everyone's neon and glowing and everything, but as long as you have the choice to do whatever you want, I don't think it hinders the experience too much. Yes, sure, you'll still see people running around like glowing like neon and stuff like that, but hey, I mean, it's a video game, you gotta have fun as well. I've just found myself much more interested in coming back to Call of Duty on the regular than I did with Modern Warfare 2, and not just that, a few games before Modern Warfare 2, it's just been, I'll play the game for a while, a few months after it comes out, and then I'll get tired of it, but I've found myself much more interested in making content on this game, coming to the game and playing as much as I can to get better clips for the videos and stuff like that. I've just found so much more fun on the daily regular experience with Modern Warfare 3. Another thing about Modern Warfare 3, which is better than the games before it, and Modern Warfare 2 was a little bit better with this as well. Around Modern Warfare 2019, we saw a huge spike in cheaters in the game. I don't really play ranked that much, and I think that most of the cheaters are probably in ranked and maybe Warzone. So maybe I'm not the best to speak on this, but at least in my experience, I haven't seen many cheaters at all in the base game. In Search and Destroy, which is what I play, I rarely see cheaters, and when I do, I can point them out right away because it's a game mode where I know it inside and out, and I know when someone has information they're not supposed to have, stuff like that. So it's pretty easy for me to find these cheaters. And to be honest, you know, I really haven't seen that many here recently. I think as Modern Warfare 3 has come out and been out longer, I think there are more cheaters coming out. But overall, as a whole, I think the franchise, and I think Modern Warfare 3 has done a pretty good job of cutting down on the cheaters as well. Another feature about Modern Warfare 3 that I like more now than when the game first came out was the voice chat ban system. You know, at first I'm with everyone else like kind of up in arms, like, what, you're just banning people from chatting, voice chatting with other people? Like, what, are we getting soft and this or that? You know, like, I grew up playing Call of Duty where it's ruthless out there and you can say whatever you want to people, and I get that, and I felt that way for a while. But then being kind of like a content creator and wanting to make videos and not have to mute them all the time, when I go into a Search and Destroy lobby or whatever and someone's already banned or like they're already muted, most of the time choose to not unmute them, because then I already know that they were muted on purpose for some reason. And you know, I don't want people saying certain things like, what if I go get a cool kill cam or something and then I can't show the audio on it because during the kill cam, you know, both teams are talking shit to each other and someone starts saying the N-word or something like that, you know what I mean? So at first I really didn't like that feature, but I think it does help people like me, and I'm an outlier, right? Not everyone cares about what I just said, right? But it's growing on me a little bit that when I join a lobby, I already know who's like muted, and I can unmute them if I want. If I want to talk to them, I can unmute them. But if they're muted already, I'm kind of like, okay, well, they probably did something or said something crazy to get muted. So like I said, that's kind of been growing on me as well. At first, I hated it just like everybody else. But, you know, it gets tiring just hearing nonsense being spewed sometimes, you know what I mean? And maybe I'm just getting older. I don't freaking know, man. So Modern Warfare 3 is a really big game and has a lot of like Modern Warfare 2 maps, even the original Modern Warfare 2 maps and Terminal, and you know, all those fun old maps that we all know. They just added Dome from Modern Warfare 3. Another thing I want to give Modern Warfare 3 props for and Sledgehammer props for is some of the maps that they've created, new maps, right? So let's go through some of these. Meat is a pretty good small map. Rio is pretty decent. It's fun to play on Search and Destroy. Departures, I think, is a very, very underrated map. I think it's one of the best new maps in years. And at first, I didn't kind of like that map, but man, has it grown on me. It is a very solid map. Vista is another pretty decent one. So you get the gist. Even though they are kind of just remastering old maps and bringing that to the game, I still think that Sledgehammer has kind of killed it with newer maps. And even, I'm not a huge fan of small maps, but Meat is a pretty decent small map. So I don't know, just the amount of maps in this game, the amount of guns in this game, the amount of skins in this game is just ridiculous. It's so much to keep you interested, and it's just been fun. So in Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2, the one that just came out last year, Dead Silence was a field upgrade, and I'm on the fence about this because a lot of people didn't like it being a field upgrade and thought you should have it at all times like we do here in Modern Warfare 3. And I'm all for people not being able to hear my feet, and they have to just rely on skill and map knowledge and stuff like that to know where I am, or, you know, sounds, other sounds that I'm shooting, whatever it is. I'm all for that, but I also didn't really mind the field upgrade system in Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2. I know there's a lot of people out there going to push back on that, but I thought it took certain skill to know, hey, I need to use my dead silence now. Like, I'm at the part of the map that I need to turn my dead silence on, and that way I'll really catch people off guard, because people are loud all the time. But when you use your field upgrade dead silence strategically, I thought it took a lot more skill to use. But don't get me wrong, I really do enjoy having the covert sneakers in this game and not being able to be heard. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I just want to come up here and give Modern Warfare 3 a little bit of a praise, because I'm not really seeing it online a lot. And as always, if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you want to see some high level Search and Destroy gameplay, please follow the channel. and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.